What the fuck is up, everybody? It's Blood Crisis time. As many of you may know, it's seltzer time, as I'm sure some of you probably know. And today we're doing something a little different from what we usually do. This week I'm doing environment art. As many of you, I'm sure, remember the last few streams, we've been working on important character, Sarah. And I unfortunately had to temporarily put a hold on that because Blood Crisis has been invited to an event of which I may not yet disclose the nature of in late May. And so with that happening, I will need things that are not Sarah to be ready and presentable by then. So, I'm gonna do my best to get Blood Crisis in a, in my opinion, slightly more presentable state. That's too much. I feel like that's good. Yeah, this is going to be the arena, the replacement for the big gray arena that I've been using up until now. The big gray arena will still be in the game, more than likely, because I need gray areas in the game. But oh, that's why. But anyways. Go ahead and add this. Not just backgrounds, environments. And look, we got a special guest, Miss Vell, who has not been in the game in a hot minute. Actually, no. That does need to be separate here. But this needs to be darker. No. Multiply. Okay, well that's not going to work, obviously. What's going on, Splash? I hope you've been having a good week so far. Ah. Okay, that's not bad, actually. It's been productive for sure. Hoping things are cool on your end as well. I think so. I think things have been pretty cool on my end. Also, this would be like a cool, like orbiting shot for someone like walking into this area. I guess probably I should also do like this type deal, right? Go to act development and then spread spread it outwards like this. Or like this. Whoa! Like this. That's pretty cool. Right, now what do I want to do? Do like this. Then put some cables behind here, because there needs to be some cables. Actually, you know what? Let's make this a little more uniform. We're gonna do this, right? Select random, then action, deselect random. I think that looks good. So now we'll shrink all those. We'll push all these back. Oh, maybe not that far. Like that. Do this. Oh, you know what else we can do is you can turn that on. That'll make our life a little easier so we can use our mirrored side to select things a little easier. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? I don't want the ceilings. No. I just want the walls. Give me the walls. Both of those, both of those, both of those. Okay, cool, good. Nice. Then we can zoom out. Then make sure cursor, fall off, stroke. Front faces only is turned off. Or actually, hold on. Okay, that works. Pretty much. Now let's see what this is like. Womp, 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 womp. And now instead of add, we can do multiply. And look at that. We got bevels! Currently on the subway, can't have to tune in, but I have to come back later. If not, have a nice stream. Well, thank you for stopping by, Eggoplant. I appreciate your support, even if it's only for a second. I cherish every moment with all of my viewers. Thank you all so much for being here. Awesome imagery to come into stream on. Thank you. I wanted to start making some of the more, like, actually important parts of Blood Crisis's environments, because right now it's kind of just been me, like, putzing around with, like, random ideas, but this is, like, a location that exists in the story that I've needed to make for a while, so glad that we're here. Also, let's just for my own sanity, let's go ahead and, like, that way up. Very good. So then we're gonna unwrap this again. And now what we're gonna do is... Well, hopefully this will work. It should be... Oh man, how about like 8? 8 around? I love Fields of Crosses Graves related imagery. Thank you. It is a graveyard of sorts. Graves will not all look the same. This is just temporary for, like, getting the general vibe down. Actually, I do want to mark this sharp. And then, so, I don't think I don't use this very often. Face project. Active element. Something normal? Align rotation to target? Okay, so like that, that kind of works. Oh man. Well, hold on. That's like almost there. How do I get it? Okay, okay, we're almost there. How do I get it to not? How do I get it to snap on the other side? Wait, yes. Wait, yes. Okay, this is, I think, as close as we're gonna get it, chat. What up? Not much. What's up with you, Gnarly Nave? Welcome to the chat. Also, welcome, Koi Fishy Pond. Okay, so I can move this forward and down. And my mouse is being annoying. So I can rotate this like that. Just got done with my first shift at my new job. Yo, congrats. Hope it went well. That's epic to hear, though. Let's go, new job. My old job was closing and they didn't provide any alternatives, so I had to go job hunting at the last minute. Oh, that sucks, but I'm glad you found something. I know how tough the job market is right now. Trust me. It's rough out here, gamers, so good on you for landing something. Let's see, make that a little bit bigger around. So I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I can get rid of... The pay at the new one is 5 times better, so I'm not too upset. Well, that sounds like a pretty solid deal. Oh, right. Bop. Bop. Man, now I'm like wondering. This sucks, but I think I'm actually gonna have to like... I think I'm gonna have to do something like this. Okay, yeah, I think this does generally look like a little bit better. It's not like perfect, but like, fuck me. I'm gonna like be tweaking this all day, aren't I? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be good enough. It can be good enough. That can be fine. No, but hand place just looks so much better. Also, what's my... Okay, so yeah, the focal length is going to be more like this in-game. So, you will be able to see quite a bit more. That's pretty cool, right? Right? It's pretty cool. Call this pipes. What if I were to take Krusty Burger and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish Seymour. Nice, nice. What's silly? What's the point in stealing a book you can't read? That's silly. You know something I don't know. But can it run Blood Crisis? I don't know. Welcome to the chat, very sleepy one. I think most computers probably can run Blood Crisis pretty well. So I never want to see a single fucking soul ever get on me about optimizing my fucking polygons. Yeah, I'm familiar. You make cool props and swords and stuff. I just still felt like I should welcome anyone who joins the chat for the first time, even if I know you from somewhere else. You got the headphones on in your profile picture. I know who you are. I know who you are, Peter Parker. If that wasn't obvious by me knowing your name. Oh, actually, you know what? Chat, I just realized I like jumped straight into the environment art stuff. Y'all want to see what I've been up to? Oh. You want to see the cool new movement stuff I put in Blood Crisis? Anyone want to see that? Also, man, I know when I hate when I don't fuck with the mesh in any way, but somehow the internal normal direction gets all fucked up. The internal average normal direction gets all fucked. How does that happen? Why does that happen to good people? I think is my question. Oh wait, chat is working again? Yay. Was it not working for a second? Because if not, then I didn't get your message, which I guess makes sense if it wasn't working. But I'm glad it is again. Hell yeah. Now it's back to not working? Well, I did get that one, so really who's to say? Is anyone else having trouble with chat? If so, say something in the Discord server. If you're in that, so that I can try to fix it, hopefully. Oh my god, you know what I should have done? I'm a fucking clown, y'all. What am I doing? I'm like such a freaking silly little fucking goober. I can't believe I'm like doing this right now. That's so you just watched me place all those pipes. You're like, Moth, what the fuck are you doing? Put him back, you bitch, is probably what you're all thinking, right? It's fine for me. That's good. Or not. Maybe you're not thinking that. But what I'm going to do instead is just throw a seam on this real quick. Unwrap it. Object has non-uniform scale. Oh, okay. That's fine. There we go. And now what we can do, chat, watch this, chat. You're gonna fucking, your minds are gonna be blown. Why is it like that? And then in the back here, watch this, chat. Watch this. This is gonna fucking be crazy. Y'all are gonna lose your goobers at this. Check it. We go 6. We go to our tool. We drop this all the way to black. Ooh, look at... Oh my god, look at that. Ah, look at that. It's fucking free shading. It's free fucking shading. We can do that, right? And this is going to be a different texture than the concrete at the end, but... Then we can take this, and now what we can do is we can hit Control-Shift-D and duplicate it that way. And that way, if I make a change to the original sale, I'm like, ah, fuck, this color actually sucks ass. This should be like that. I can just do it and it'll apply to all of them. Which is crazy. Crazy cool, more like. And then I can grab this, and I can grab this, and I can grab this. I can go to 6, and I can change this to verts, and I can just make this all black. Right, and now it's all mysterious. Ooh, look at that. But I could also... And that way I can do this to different ones. Yo, what's up, Genghis Bongus? And then, of course, I made this one wrong. It was made wrong. Uh-oh. What did I just delete on accident? Oh, there's 2 of them. So I have to hit Control-Shift-D to duplicate. That way, it'll make a linked copy. If I don't do that, then I'm the fool, I suppose. As they say. And I can also go up here. Attribute? Yeah, attribute. There you go. So this is just my vertex colors with no textures. This is my textures and vertex colors together. The textures will be slightly different, as I think I may have already said. All right. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good so far. Hmm. I gotta say your Blender setup is really cool. Thank you. I spent like an hour doing it a few weeks ago. And it's been a boon to my mental health, actually, believe it or not. I think it's really nice to just have something like cool and personalized that I know I made by myself. It's not perfect, unfortunately. There's still some like weird gaps that I need to figure out how to fill in, but for the most part it works really well. There's some things that are all fucked up, like if I go to my fall off and then try to set like a custom shape, you can see that like my grid is all black. But that's fine, I can fix that some other time. Who really uses custom shapes? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not that big of a deal. No. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, Control Shift D. Control Shift D. Control Shift D. Do you plan on making another game after Blood Crisis? I would really like to. I have a lot of game ideas. As a matter of fact, I have like multiple that I would be really interested in doing long term, but which one I end up doing will basically be a direct result. Whichever one I end up making will be a direct result of how successful Blood Crisis is. So if Blood Crisis ends up becoming like a crazy, like unprecedented smash hit, the likes of which I had never possibly imagined, then you know I might just start working on Blood Crisis 2 right away. But I imagine Blood Crisis will have a small healthy amount of success. Is my prediction personally. And if that is the case, if Blood Crisis is moderately successful and I have like a little bit of passive income, then more than likely the game I'm going to do after this will be a first-person shooter. Not a movement shooter, like a really slow-paced, like cover shooter type deal, which may surprise people in my audience, considering, you know, the kind of game I'm making right now, right? Oh, that is way too bright. Holy shit, get out of here. Then I guess I could, no. Could do that. Drop this down. No, also not that. Why doesn't it remember the face mode? Oh, that's right. I can just do this. Oh my god, please remember to stay in face mode. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'd really like to do a first-person shooter, a slow, methodical one. Slow, methodical cover shooter. If Blood Crisis is, like, surprisingly successful and I can, like, live off of the income for a while, so, like, not like a crazy, insane smash hit, but just, like, is more successful than I expect and gives me enough passive income to live off of, then the next game that I will be making will be an open world, like an open world survival immersive sim with like really, really, really low fidelity graphics. Believe it or not, I actually have several dream games that I would like to make, and one of them is this like ultra low fidelity, extremely high scope ImSim survival game that has like not that it doesn't have a story, but like that it has a story that you have to unfold by doing multiple runs over and over again. So not a roguelike, not a roguelike. You are intended to die and respawn and do a run a different way the next time, and then keep doing that as you like learn the game, right? The slow first-person shooter would be a different game than the open-world ImSim. So the open-world ImSim would not be a shooter. It would be first-person, but it would not be a shooter. Thomas is Alone in the Dark. I only know one of those references, unfortunately. I do know Alone in the Dark. I do not know who Thomas is, though. Like the tank engine? Bum 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 bum. Oh no, did I do it again? You fucking bitch. I keep doing it! Thomas is Alone is a weird game where all the characters are shapes. Oh, I think I have seen that game, actually. It's like a little 2D game and all the... Yeah. Okay, I do know this game. Not that low fidelity. I'm thinking like... Have you played the original Marathon games? I have not. No. Not quite that low fidelity, but still fully 3D. Fully 3D, open world immersive sim, and I would need another person to work with me on the project, but I have a very specific person in mind that I am, like, I guess I'd say acquainted with, who's, like, shares a lot of the same game development circles as me, but she is doing an ImSim as well right now, and it's also an Unreal Engine, so I would like to ask her at some point. I'm not gonna, like, give away who it is, because I haven't even asked her personally, so. I almost did it again. Control-Shift-D. Played 1.5 of the Marathon games, and I did not like the gameplay at all. The stories are banger, though. Oh. Hell yeah. I, like, honestly didn't know Marathon as a franchise existed until the new games got announced. Just being totally honest. I did think that new game looked cool, and I was sad that it turned out to be an extraction shooter. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like a bad thing, it's just not the kind of game I personally like playing very much. The gameplay is weird. It's like a mix between old boomer shooters and dungeon crawlers, and it just doesn't really work at all. It's a neat idea, though. Just the combo doesn't work. That's unfortunate. Maybe I'll give him a go myself at some point. There have been a lot of classic games that I've played that I really thought I would like that I ended up bouncing off of, so it wouldn't surprise me if Marathon was another one. Really wanted to like the Thief games, and I just couldn't like get into them really. Fuck me. Did I do it again? I fucking keep doing it, chat. I keep fucking doing it. Okay, Control-Shift. Okay, you know, we can save too. That's fine. Control-Shift-D. Have you played Gothic? I have all 3 of the Gothic games, and I've never actually touched them, but they are, like, right up my alley. I am someone who likes janky RPGs. Specifically janky 3D action RPGs. I don't know if you could tell by the everything else about me. Hopefully the project I'm working on right now works out really well so I can focus on my game soon. Hell yeah, I didn't know you were making a game. What are you making? Tell us about it. Share with the class. I have a part-time game development job, which I'm very fortunate to have, as that's kind of like not really a thing in this industry most of the time, but it's really nice to not have to work on one thing 40 hours a week. Action RPG with mechanics based on Titanfall 2 and Soul Reaver. Fuck yeah. Legacy of Kain? Soul Reaver, I'm guessing? No, hold on. I'm thinking of Soul Eater, maybe. The anime? Legacy of Kain, fuck yeah. My dream game would probably be a KH like with the aesthetics of Phantasy Star. Be the change you want to see in the world. Start making it. There should be more Kingdom Hearts-like games, but I understand why there aren't very many. I didn't understand when I started developing Blood Crisis, like, why there weren't a lot of Kingdom Hearts-like games, and, like, I get it now. Like, I fully and completely understand why now. Like, not gonna lie, a huge part of it is just the Disney appeal. And, like, you can't replicate that, really. The fucking fell for it again award. Fucking did it again award. Oh my god, fucking did it twice again award. Taking that sort of time dimension warp mechanic and making more action so you can dodge into another dimension, lay traps, and kind of bring them into the real world. Ooh, that sounds cool. I like that. I'm always a fan of dimension reality hopping shenanigans in most games. The best level in Dishonored 2 was a time hop level. It's not a mechanic I've ever seen ever apart from Titanfall 2 and Soul Reaver. It's a mechanic in one level in Dishonored 2. I'm trying to think of other games. There's someone in my Discord, I think, who is making a game with a very similar mechanic where you can like switch between two realities, but it's like a character action game. I think Lucas, right, is making that kind of game. Creating something similar to the command menu sounds really difficult. Yeah, it's also legally difficult because fucking Square Enix has a patent on it. So it's like really ambiguous, like how allowed anyone is to copy it. Which is part of the reason that I got rid of the command menu in Blood Crisis, is because I just didn't want the legal smoke from Square Enix. It's not copyrighted, it's just patented, but still. Yeah, it's certainly like a cool concept. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you can only do in video games that... Oh my god. Like, repeatedly duplicate the same thing over and over and over again when you keep telling yourself to stop fucking duplicating it and use duplicate linked instead. You can only do that in video games. Fell for it again award. Hence, yeah, exactly. All right, and you know what? I don't feel like doing a shitload more of these, so we're gonna turn this back on. We're gonna go bop, 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 bop. We're gonna save. We're gonna control Shift S. We're gonna go, yeah, go ahead and save that. And then, guessing you can't use the command deck either, so no one can make BBS but good. I don't know, actually. That's like a good question. I like actually truly do not know what the state of BBS in the command menu is in terms of like legality. Excuse me? There we go. I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. If I were to make a game, it would basically be 40K, but with ants. Fuck yeah. Surely there's enough space for a reasonable distinction there? Yeah, I would imagine so. Played a roguelike demo not too long ago that had a similar feeling concept to the command menu. That's cool. What was it called? Did it again. I fucking did it again, chat. Why does it insist on making things upside down? Transforms do be transforming. That's so true. No. What the fuck? Why is that happening? Pardon me? Why is it like fucking the whole thing up? What the hell is going on? Oh, align rotation. That was, yeah, I see, I see. Standalone took me a bit to find it. Thank you for finding it, though. I appreciate it. I will definitely check that out. Oh man, I'm gonna have to, this will be like an off stream thing, but like, okay, so here's the deal, is that some of these are going to have screens, some of them are going to have big, like, or maybe they should all have screens. Oh man, should I have made this green? Insanely fucked up that no one can use the Nemesis system. Yep. Alright, there's more stuff that I have to do for this before it's ready for real. But this is, I think, good enough to export to Unreal Engine. I will also have to redo the collisions later, but let's just pull it in and see like how it feels. Mesh selected. Assets. Rooms. Graveyard. Yard. And then I guess we go file, new level. I don't do this very often. Empty level. Areas. We'll call this grave yard. Oh no, it imported the whole thing as separate objects. Womp womp. Okay. I think maybe I should have seen that coming. Come on, delete the stuff. Come on, delete the stuff. Loading screen minigame patent got expired in 2015, but we don't need it anymore now that SSDs are normalized. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video game that only runs on HDDs. Did I fucking crash Unreal Engine by trying to delete objects? Please kiss my ass, Epic Games. Please kiss my entire ass, Epic Games. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to wait for that to be done. In the meantime, I can take all of this. Pipes, crosses. We can duplicate that. Get rid of that. Grab this. Join. Crosses. Crosses back up. Make a new collection. We'll call this Headstones. Headstones back up, right? can duplicate collection. Take this. Whoa. All right. Oh, look, it didn't crash. It just took forever to delete all that shit for some reason. Do not create materials. No smoothing group. Please make sure to kiss my ass, Unreal Engine. Oh my god, is okay, I thought it froze again. Let's pop this sucker open though. Oh, and would you look at that? All of my faces are the wrong direction. Okay. That's embarrassing. Oh, let's pull up another playlist. Turn that shit off. Re-import base mesh. Wait 6,000 fucking years for it to update for some reason. Okay. Nope, not that. Interesting. Very interesting. Wait 100 years for this to fucking update again. I don't understand. Where are my fucking vertex colors? I don't understand. Okay, so here, what if we take this, drag it into the world? Oh, wow, yippee, it looks disgusting. Okay, so why, I guess, is my question. Does it look disgusting? Why does this look like this, I wonder? I don't understand where my vertex colors are. Okay, so it is SC concrete main mat, so why the fuck is this not working? I don't get it. Why? Oh my god, is it because, hold on, do I need to like specifically check import vertex colors? If that's it, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Yep. What's the difference between replace and override? Place. Ah, there we go. It still looks a little weird. And I'm not really entirely sure what's going on with the crosses. Why are they green? Am I tripping, or does this just look like way different than it should? That's not what this looks like. Hold on. Okay, so oopsies. Okay, that's crazy, because, like, yeah, when I plug it into here... Vertex color... Okay. We'll call this ENV mat 1, graveyard environment mat 1. I think that's good, right? Right? Graveyard, move here. Oh my god, how do I get back in? Oh Jesus. Come on. Work with me here, Unreal Engine. Work with me. No! You fucker. Did I just click the button to close out? Oh my god, I think I did. It's so annoying. Alright, so let's figure out why this looks the way it does. This should be not this. This should be, what do you call it? What did I say it was did I just call it graveyard? I did. I did this like 2 seconds ago. Concrete. 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 Hmm. I like don't like this material setup. I'm gonna have to change this at some point. Whoa! Are y'all seeing this? Why do I have the fucking PlayStation wobble happening? What the fuck? That's gotta be something to do with my material, but also, what the fuck? Oh, there's two of them. It's Z fighting. Yeah, that'll do it, I guess. I don't understand. This isn't even like that dark of an image. Let me see, where the fuck? There it is. That's weird. Why is it still picking up red? This is a much smaller arena, which is what I wanted. I'll have to go and do some custom collision work to make sure that you can't, like, get in here. Or get up past here, rather. Anyways. Let's open this up because it's functions. Check this. Hold on. This out. Oh, whoops. Look at that. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this already. That's not good. Wonder what's going on there. That's not what I was trying to show you guys, I promise. Hold on. Where's your behavior tree? What are you doing? Oh, come on, sure you can find a matching source. What do you mean? Can't find matching. Oh, what do you mean? Come on. All right. Okay, yeah. What the hell happened here? Oh, they're stuck trying their attack. I see. Oh well, we still got some more AI stuff to work out, clearly. When they work, they're so much more threatening. Yeah, exactly. I think the issue is that they break when they get parried, which is not like a terribly difficult fix. I've just been going through and doing a lot of like changes in AI is one of the big ones. Let's see. That's got to be a recent change. But anyways, another thing that I need to fix still, because there's always new things to fix, is that the player's air combo, like, if you're comboing an enemy in the air, the enemy will end up like reducing the amount of momentum that you have moving forwards, which is bad, obviously. So like if you see me do an air combo here, right? Look, it carries me like almost all the way across the stage. It's a really long air combo. It's an 8-hit, I guess a 10-hit air combo, but like you can see how much farther this carries me, right? And if I drop an enemy in here, you'll notice that if I air combo them, they like really hamper the amount of like forward momentum that you can get, which is kind of unfortunate. So I need to fix that too. Oh, whoop, there we go. It's easy to get him back going again, too. Oh, the finishers aren't supposed to connect. That's kind of cool. Aren't supposed to. And then I can go ahead and go back to my combo system that I fucking reworked recently and is like so much more efficient now. Oh my god. Let me pull it up here so you can see it. Yeah, this was my old combo system. It was very bad. It was just a bunch of branching trees. So like, get the movement mode. If it's walking, try this. And then there's like a whole separate set of branches for like, if this is like the second hit in your combo, then do all of this, which is a load of bullshit. And instead of doing that now, whenever you try a combo, basically, instead what it'll do is it'll get your ground moves, your air moves, your ground finishers, and your air finishers. And then it'll just like try all of the relevant ones until one of them works. So all I have to do in order to add new actions to the combo system is literally just come over here, add it, and then like drag it in. And that's how I add a new action to my combo system. Instead of having to like create new branches every single time I have like a new ability that I want to add to the character, now I can just like add it right here and that's it. It makes things way easier. Way easier. So like, for example, this launcher is not like an automatic move, but if I follow it up, You can see Alpha does that like leaping up in the air attack. That's all automatic. That's just the X button. Which I'm excited about. Oh yeah, I should reduce my combo back to normal. That's another cool feature, is that now I can just like tell the game how many normal hits you should have, how many finishers you should have. So I can put this back to 2 normal hits and then say like 4 finishers. And then I can do like... Come on, you bitch. Work. There we go. Oh, you know what else I could do, chat? I just thought of something fun we could do on stream. First things first. Where's my event tick? Draw debug line. Or actually we could do debug arrow instead. Get actor location. Line end would be, okay, so then we get direction, get input direction. This is the one I want, I think. Ooh. So this is the adding is like the final link in the chain. I always forget how to do this. unless you multiply it. I think this is correct. Make it like cyan. Thickness 5, arrow size 15. Okay. Okay, well that's not correct, but let's also turn off the enemies real quick. That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia of blah, 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 this is an unbelievably simple thing that like I always forget how to do. So the direction multiplied by an amount in order to push it forward. You add that to the character location. Do I have to like... by that, by like... that, like 150. This shit always made me feel dumb as fuck. That's so weird. Need to unrotate the input direction? I don't know. I'm like awful at vector math stuff. I basically always need help with it, so this is maybe not a good idea to be doing this on stream. So let's just do some animation instead. Because that I can do. We'll call this combo move. Soldier Foundry combo move. Okay, so let's see. I want to What did I miss? Me being bad at vector math. Not much. Lamau. This is what, 80 frames? And it's, this should be... Oh, what the fuck? Why? I have a degree in math and I still don't know shit, so you're doing good. That, I guess, makes me feel a little bit better. Alright, so would you believe this is the normal walking animation for this enemy, and it is so fucking slow that I had to... How much faster is it in Unreal Engine? It is, like, exceptionally faster. It is, what, 70% faster in Unreal Engine, and it was still too slow. Which is why I had to give them this. Which I like quite a bit. I love it sped up, though. Thank you. They will still walk sometimes. So fret not. I think this is a good starting point, though. So let's do, like... Actually, no, we should probably start from idle, just to be safe. We'll call this combo attack. Grab all of this. Delete it. Grab all of that and delete it. Oh, end of fucking course. How could I forget? How could I ever fucking forget my precious little poles? Their special little keyframe data that doesn't need to be there. All right, so basically what's gonna have to happen is we'll take this, we'll say there should be like 20 frames of windup. We can just say that for now. Can snap FK to IK, FK to IK, make sure auto keying is turned on. Always make sure auto keying is turned on if you're going to assume that it is turned on. Make sure this is set to FK. We definitely want FK here. Make sure, you know what, fuck it. Make sure this is set to FK also. Then we can turn off our IK, turn off our leg FK, turn off our tweak bones. Really don't need those. This is kind of what we're left with. Or I guess we need the root. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is also make sure that this isn't cycling. We're also gonna go interpolation mode, easing type. Where is it? Handle type, automatic. So it should be completely stationary. Yes. So let me go to like frame 25. Animation is still black magic to me. It is difficult. I have a degree in animation and it still trips me up very often. Why? Why doesn't this auto key? "10 years in the industry and most I've done for intro flybys and simple gun animations." That's still good stuff though. Gun animations aren't easy. A lot of people might think they are, but it still takes a lot of skill. Right, so 25. We can... why is the... Oh, why is the arm? Oh, is it because FK limb follow? That's what that's supposed to do? I assume. Now what in the fuck? Yes, YouTube, I'm still listening. You fucker. What are you talking about? Oh, that's what it was. Auto clamped. That's right. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Yo, welcome to the chat, Sedster. Last time I did animation was on 3DS 3.0 with Bones Pro and manually keyframing every move till it loops, but I can't remember IK and FK. Care to expand on the technical stuff for an old dude? Yeah, for sure. Also, that's really cool. I've never used 3ds Max personally, and I do not know what Bones Pro is. But basically, FK is like a standard like bone chain, like this here. Basically, you move this one and it moves the other ones forward. IK is just the inverse, so it takes the position of one bone and then moves the ones down chain to respect it. So for like feet and that kind of stuff. It might actually they may have meant the 3DS console. I've never seen one in person, but I did get a chance to see a soft homage console when I was in college. So swipe like this. 3DS Max? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. That's very fast. Perhaps too fast. So we're gonna clean this up, obviously, right? But this is just kind of to get an idea. So backwards. Oh, we can make this much longer too. Make this like 300 frames. Pardon me? Oh, I hate when this happens. Oh, I hate when this happens. What do you mean that these aren't the same as these? Yes, they are. Oh, why is the scale all fucked up? Why were the arms scaled up like a tiny bit? That's so strange. Dig your monochrome UI theme? Thank you. I'm a big Matrix fan. I don't know if you could tell. Oh, it's not the same because there's Euler rotation data in here still? I guess that makes sense. Still is very annoying to have it not like visually line up though, so let's like maybe get rid of that. And it's still not the fucking same. Why is it not the same? There we go. Let's get rid of this unused Euler data. Euler jump scare. Also, don't ever let anyone lie to you. It is not pronounced Euler. It is pronounced Euler. Ah! Where is... Where is my bone? I'm sorry? Excuse me? Where's my bone? Where's the bone that adjusts the gun? Oh, it's right here. What are you a part of? Like the leg IK probably. Yes, the arm IK. Okay. That's fine. Collect all bones. Yo, what's up, Morgan? Thank you. My gas bill is due, and it's way less than usual because it hasn't been as cold lately. Let's fucking go. Yay. Why? What is even happening here? Why is this just fucking unsing? What the fuck? What is going on? Oh, that's what's going on. I see. Okay, well that works, I guess. Let's get rid of all this shit again. Blender has come so far in 30 years. God, writing 30 years makes me feel old. Hey, I feel you. I was using like an early ass version of Blender when I was a little kid. Like back when you could like fuck the camera up and there like wasn't an easy way to put it back. That was like my introduction to 3D as a kid. Remember using Blender in middle school? That rocks. Blender like scared me away from 3D for a really long time just from that one, like, kind of negative experience. But now I use it literally every day. I started tracking my usage for Blender November, not of last year, but the year before. Let's see where my hours are at. And we're at a healthy 2,065 hours now. Which I think is not too shabby. I use a lot of different 3D software, so, you know, I wish that number was a little bit higher, but I gotta keep in mind that I'm doing a lot of, like, Substance Painter, a lot of Unreal Engine, a lot of, like, VTubing software and Unity, so... So we go... One... I actually think we don't hold that as long. I think I fucking lied, actually. So it's like, wham, wham. Okay, so swing for 20 frames, hold for 10 frames. So out. Back. Hold for 10 frames. Go to like 100 frames and then... Ah, 45. Actually, that probably should be longer than 100. That should be like 120. So that's like what, like bop, bop, bop. Oh, that looks horrible. Maybe it should be 100. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. We could do this. Oh man, that rotation looks fucking dog ass. Why does it look so bad? Does this fix it? Probably not. Nope. Okay, that's fine. We can just rotate this instead. So what? Just to get like the general timing down. So this. 90. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. That was a mistake on my part. What? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6-hit combo. Cool. How long have I been going? Oh, fuck. I've been going for 2 hours already? Shit. Not gonna lie, if you had asked me like 5 minutes ago how long I thought I'd been going, I would have said like an hour. Like tops. But I'm probably gonna have to get going here kind of soon, chat. Unfortunately. You were locked in. I was locked in. That fish was locked in. That fish was tweaking, as they say. So, if, that's how we're gonna do it, then. We should do like this. Yeah, no, I'll work on this a little bit more tomorrow. I think I may actually be just a tad burned out for tonight, so. I locked in, I worked on several different things, but I think I am going to call it quits for the night, and then I'm going to work on this a little bit more tomorrow. I do like the general concept of it, but I don't know if I'm in the right headspace to be able to do like an actual full-on animation tonight. I could do like a one-hit thing, but I need to get some scary attacks in the game. So I will call that a stream for tonight, chat. But I got some big stuff coming. Keep your eyes peeled, because in late May I will be at a now at the current date non-disclosable. I can't say what the event is, but near the end of May, Blood Crisis will be live in person at an event in Brooklyn, New York. And I will be traveling to be there in person. So if any of y'all live in New York or are going to be in New York in late May, stay posted because you may get a chance to see me in person and see Blood Crisis. I have an idea of what this is. That's, hey, if you think you know what it is and you want to be there, please, by all means, be my guest if it's like feasible for you. I would love to see basically any one of y'all in person. So I think I'm going to call that for tonight. Morgan. Oh, New Zealand. Yeah, that is very far away. So, yeah, I will be calling that a stream for tonight. Morgan, I had something I wanted to ask you about after the stream, and I've already forgotten what it was. But thank you all for tuning in. I will be doing this again next week, as always. I am going to continue working on Blood Crisis Devlog number 3. It's a big, long fucking video, so it's gonna take me a minute, but I've been chipping away at it. Then I'll see y'all next week. I'll see you in the Discord if you're there. I'll see you on Twitter, maybe if you're there. Don't go on Twitter if you can help it, but like if you're already there, I'll see you there, right? And that'll be it. I will see you next week, everybody. Have a good one. Night night.